Welcome to POF Political Potpourri. And we have in the studio the PDP Publicity Secretary in the Southwest, Chief Sanya Atofarati. You're welcome to POF TV studio.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you. And I appreciate you for having me here today.
How would you describe the state of the PDP in the Southwest as of today, judging from the time you took over as a Publicity Secretary till now?
You see, first we just have to be sincere. We have to appreciate the effort the leaders of PDP are putting together in Southwest region. And that's why I tell you, Southwest region is the most stabilized region as far as PDP is concerned. Today, 2 governors in the Southwest are doing excellently in putting the parties together. They've been working together on the same page. So we are on a good footing in Southwest.
The 2 states out of 6 in the Southwest belong to the PDP. What makes you to say the Southwest is doing well if you have only 2 out of 6?
You see, what is important that we must at least appreciate the effort the PDP is putting together, considering the kind of government or democracy we practice in Nigeria. When I came on board, it was only 1 governor in Southwest. It was after we came on board that Governor Adeleke of Osun State was elected. And you saw our performance in Ondo State, even though it was hugely monetized, and I'm sure we all watched that on the TV. You know, for now, we are confident that Southwest will take the lead in future elections. And when you see the last election in Lagos State, you will know that gradually they are losing the battle. Especially that you and I know that Lagos election have always been manipulated. But at the last election, our candidate gave it a fight, and you saw it. And that candidate of the Labour Party, one, I wouldn't want to shy away from the fact that the internal rallying in the party affected us so much at the last general election. But that notwithstanding, we are giving the viable opposition. You can't have a nation without opposition. It will not yield any good result. So for us in Southwest PDP, we are putting all necessary effort together to ensure that we harmonize this cohesion within the party. And I believe that if we have cohesion, definitely we can put it in fact anytime.
But there is a threat from the APC to take over even the 2 states that the PDP is currently administering.
Well, I think that is reckless from Gaduje. I think that's reckless, and I actually addressed that. It's unexpected from an elder statesman, a Democrat as suspected, to utter such a word. I mean, are they going to, he's trying to tell Nigerians that they will do it the same way they have been doing it. They will continue to manipulate Nigerians. They will continue to buy votes. They will continue to intimidate. No. But you see, when you go to Osun State, for example, the presence of the governor, Adeleke, has changed everything. And I can tell you, conduct that election 100 times, Adeleke will win again.
How has it changed things?
Yes. Infrastructural, please visit the state. I don't know if you have visited Osun State lately. He's doing what his predecessors could not do. Don't forget that before Governor Adeleke came on board, it was everywhere, half salary in Osun State. No longer that. Before Oyetola left office, he left a debt of about 97 billion naira. Yes, for pension and gratuity. Go to Osun State. The retirees are happy. The pensioners are happy. The artisans are happy. Because it is policy. When you have the right policy that is people-oriented, naturally people will follow you. As I was coming to the studio, I was listening to a radio station in Adelaide, where callers were the ones saying things are bad, admonishing PDPs to put our house in order. That Nigeria, everybody's feeling the heat. So when you have an opposition party that is ready to challenge the government to its face, like I said, in Osun State, Governor Adeleke has performed. In fact, he has delivered beyond his electoral promises.
How would you describe the relationship between Regbe Shola of former APC, the former governor, who has fallen out with his principal, the president? What is his relationship today with the PDP?
Well,
and Adeleke?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what the relationship is. But what I can tell you is that there's problem within the APC. If you want to mention Regbe Shola, don't forget to mention El-Rufai. Don't forget to mention Rotimi Amici. Don't forget to mention a lot of them. Don't forget to mention Onokpasa. I mean, there's problem with the APC. Because they have been able to, Nigerians have been able to, even their members have been able to realize that they came in through this seat. When they were coming in 2015, you saw their campaigns. In fact, we thought it was going to be the end, if not for the cases of some saboteurs within the party, within the PDP identities. Otherwise, there is no reason why anybody from APC should succeed in Buhari. It was Nigeria were already frustrated. There was no reason whatever that Nigeria should have fallen victim of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. When Asiwaju was coming on, there was no campaign. I'm not sure whether you visited or were you at any time interviewed him. There was no promise, nothing at all. There was nothing. He only said that it is my turn.
But I'm aware that he campaigned across the country.
Okay, what can you remind me of his promises, electioneering promises? Please kindly remind me.
In Ekiti, I think he said, when I get there, you ask me what you want.
I don't know how logical is that.
Come with your request.
I don't know how logical is that to electioneering campaign. I mean, delivering manifesto, telling people what you would do differently from Buhari. I said that at the time Buhari was leaving office. You know, Nigerians are, the viewers can be the judge. Nigerians were frustrated already. Only for...
If Nigerians were frustrated, what prevented Nigerians from voting APC out at the election?
You see, like I said, I'll be very objective. I sat with His Excellency Peter Obi before he left the PDP. In fact, on the day he took that decision, I was with him. And if you have an opportunity of watching this clip, you will remember. I was with him. And I asked him if that is actually the right thing to do.
Moving out of the
PDP.
PDP.
So we cannot shy away from the fact that the party was fractured. And when you look at the vote from the Labour Party and PDP, you will understand that these are expected to be a bulk vote for PDP. But unfortunately, it went the way it went. But I believe that we have all learned our lessons and we are making amendments where necessary.
At the moment, the leader of the party in Oyo State, that is Governor Seyi Makinde, is still a member of the G5, and the G5 appears to still be active. So how would you describe the body language of Governor Seyi Makinde in terms of their position to the incapacitation of the PDP at the national level at the moment?
No, please, let's expunge that incapacitation. No. You see, politics, and I will tell you for free, PDP is the only democratic party in Nigeria. PDP is a party where you are free to ventilate your opinion without any fear of it. PDP will give you room because it's a democratic party, on contrary to the APC, where they dish out orders. That's an association, not a democratic party. So, and like I will tell you, politics is dynamic. What happened yesterday, you can't bank on it today. So if I must tell you, Governor Makinde is the one leading this crusade, that no, we have had enough. You heard him, I'm sure you've been reading from him. There was a time he said 1,000 naira in Nigeria is a big deal. Because we have all realized. We thought, I believe that those within the G5 then expected something different. I wasn't part of the G5. So I wouldn't know what was their agreement or plans. No. But what I understand was that there was a disagreement within our party. The party was fractured before the election, and we could not resolve it before the time or before election crept. So, but now, nobody is that confident enough to go to the marketplace and say, vote for APC in the next election. Even if you have that choice, you rather keep it to yourself. Because, I'm sorry, they can be lynched. Anybody can be lynched if it's a court campaigning for APC. With the agony, with the problem, with the inflation. Look at the price of commodity. Nobody, and I'm saying it, I'm not speaking for Governor Makinde, but I'm telling you that Governor Makinde today is no longer with the APC, no longer with Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. He was never with Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
But he gave some kind of, there was some kind of affinity during the presidential election.
Well, there was nowhere I saw Makinde joining Tinubu to campaign, actually. So,
but the G5 has some kind of relationship with
which was
APC.
Not made public. Whatever arrangement they had, it was not made public, and I won't be able to speak on that.
There are even suspicions or talks in some quarters that there is the possibility of Governor Makinde, defecting to APC.
No, there's nothing like that. By the virtue of my position, I have good relationship with Governor Makinde, and we see often and talk often. So I can speak on that Governor Makinde is not looking at the APC. For what? To do what? You see, let me tell you, Governor Makinde was made already. He was a rich and wealthy individual before coming into government.
Yes.
Okay. So what exactly is he looking for? So he's nobody. I can vouch that for him. That nobody is thinking of APC. We'd rather put our party together because Nigerians are waiting for us.
Do you see PDP at the moment chained by litigations, rendering them impossible to play a viable opposition role to the ruling government?
Like I have said, PDP is a democratic party. That being said, will not erode the fact or undermine party supremacy. When you see people filing here and there, it is a way of ventilating their grievances. But the party has mechanism in place to resolve all disputes. And I can assure you that it's not going to go the way of 2023.
The acting chairman, who is there now, I thought his term expired last year, but the party had been prevailed upon to allow him to continue until a particular time.
This is by my own understanding, with the guidelines and the constitution of our party, is an acting capacity, which enable him to run for 3 months. That acting capacity will run for 3 months, but renewable.
So renewable,
of course, renewable. Even if the party wishes, you can lengthen it even up to 9 months. Dissolve, reabsorb. If that suit the interest of the party. And I'm so sure that the leadership of the PDP, from the BOT to the governors, are in charge. So if there will be NEC meeting, I'm sure there will be NEC meeting. NEC meeting will produce another chairman. And for me, personal opinion, I wouldn't advise that the acting national chairman should leave office. Now, personal opinion though.
You will prefer that he assume a substantive...
Let him ease out that tenure.
Okay, you are not suggesting that he assume substantive office of the national chairman?
The next election is just before us. So the next convention is just coming ahead. We're in 2025. The convention is coming this 2025. So what is the point of setting someone and bringing another person in? That will further, cause division within the party.
Okay, when is the convention coming?
Convention is expected to come in October.
So your own opinion is that the acting chairman should remain in office till then?
For me, if it pleases the leadership of the party, but it's a personal opinion from me.
Would you also support him if he's interested in contesting the substantive position of the national chairman later?
Who? You mean
the acting chairman?
No, that is not how it's done.
Oh.
Yes. We have a region, Southwest region.
Okay.
We have leadership in Southwest region. Party leadership will sit together and determine who they consider fit enough. Then, that's what we do. Then we'll come together in bulk vote to donate in honor of the leadership of the party in Southwest.
Okay, the entire Southwest.
Yes.
So, which region is actually supposed to take the national leadership position?
Oh, North Central. North Central. Then from how you left, that's if we are to consider this tenure. We are still on this IU's tenure. So if we are to consider IU's tenure, then it means that North Central is expected to produce a substantive chairman. But if we allow Damagun to ease out this tenure, I don't think there's anything wrong in that. Then at that point, the party cannot put mayors in place for zoning arrangement where they deem fit, they consider it to go, currently is in North Central. So maybe it will move. That is the responsibility of the zoning committee. So I wouldn't want to preempt such a committee.
People of the Fountain.